What is going on, everybody? Zyonik here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out a battle submitted to us by Kyle868. Now, they are running a pretty awesome team with some unique moves on here, so we're going to check out how the team does, how his battles go. So shout out to Kyle, thank you for sharing this with the community, and let me know down in the comments how your guys' teams have been going. What are you guys facing a lot? What's working for you, as Ultra League is very meta heavy right now, right? Registeals, Cresselias, Giratina Altereds, they are all over the place, so let me know how you guys are doing against those guys, but let's go ahead and get right into the battles. Alright, getting into the first battle here, we have Cresselia on Cresselia lead. Now, Kyle868 is running a Cresselia with Grass Knot, which is really interesting, as PvPoke suggests the future sight, but the Grass Knot definitely will be helping out against those Gyarados, the Poliwraths, even though you do have Moonblast for that, Swampert as well, which are all very, very common in the Ultra League meta. So, in this first fight, this is literally just a stalemate fight. It's Moonblast on Moonblast. Who's going to get the attack debuff? And this is honestly worse than the Skarmory on Skarmory fight. And actually, because of these Cresselia versus Cresselia leads, we see a lot of battles timed out. And I recently have been getting timed out. And it's very frustrating because if they have more Pokemon than you, even though you're in a position to win, right? Maybe you have a shield and energy where you should win if the battle plays out. You don't, because you have one less Pokemon than them. So hopefully Niantic will change that and notice that a lot of their battles are being timed out, which is what you don't want to do. You want a battle to conclude with the finishing of the Pokemon team, not the finishing of the time clock. So as you can see right here, doing about a minute of explaining timeouts, and we're still in Cresselia versus Cresselia. So they swap into Snorlax now, going to be using Lick as a fast move, which does super effective damage against the Psychic typing of Cresselia here. Body Slam, going to be finishing off Cresselia if they don't shield, which they do. That's fantastic. They got a shield, and they got a Togekiss to come out, which is really strong. Body Slam, again, going to be doing neutral damage to a lot of opponents. Those Steel-type Pokemon, however, will be resisting, but Body Slam here, going to be chipping away at the Togekiss. The Lick is not going to be doing a lot of damage, but that's okay because they can get to Body Slams, and they still have I can say his name, Escavalier, I got it, in the back. So we do see a shield right there. He wants to win this switch advantage, but notice that his Escavalier is running Acid Spray instead of Mega Horn. That's a really interesting point to make. They do get both shields right now, which is fantastic. If they can get to this next Body Slam to finish off Togekiss, that is huge. They took out both shields and got switch advantage with the safe switch of Snorlax, which is very, very strong. So that is solid right there. We're going to see Giratina Altered now come in, so be curious to see how they win this fight out because they still have Cresselia to deal with. So Cresselia now coming in, and he's not running Mega Horn. So we are going to see a shield come up. This is likely going to be a Shadow Sneak right here. It's a Dragon Claw, so great shield bait right there. And we see the swap now into Cresselia. Oh, Cresselia is very low. Forgot about that. Escavalier should be able to finish this off solid. Moonblast, not going to be doing a lot. It's going to be resisted by the Steel type. And they're just going to go for counter. It's really interesting that they're running Acid Spray, though, as most Escavaliers are running Mega Horn to be doing super effective damage against those Psychics that we are seeing in Armor, Mewtwo, and Cresselia, which are super common in the meta right now. But Acid Spray will still do a lot because what it will do is it'll increase the damage of Moonblast basically by lowering the defenses of Giratina Altered here. So charge move coming through, likely going to be Shadow Sneak. Yeah, going to be Shadow Sneak. Dragon Claw would be resisted. They're going to be able to get off another Acid Spray right here. And they're probably looking to swap into Cresselia. They do have loaded energy, and that Moonblast would be taken out. Their switch clock is coming up. Will we see a switch? We do see a switch, and they are going to be getting off the Moonblast in time. This will be doing super effective damage, and because of the debuff from Acid Spray, that will be taking out the Giratina Alter. So fantastic game right there. Really solid play, but yeah, those leads on Cresselia versus Cresselia is super hard. Let's go ahead and move into the next one here. So moving into game 2 right now. We'll have to see how this one goes. They're in rank 8, 2200 MMR, so pretty solid. Definitely solid. Let's see how Cresselia versus Scissor. Okay, so Scissor does have access to super effective charge moves that will be hurting a lot. Now it's running Bullet Punch as a fast move. They're looking to swap now on the charge move. Fantastic swap. They're going to Escavalier. Escavalier's counter is going to be doing quite a bit of damage to the Scissor, but we'll have to see if they swap out. They're opting to stay in. Really interesting choice right there. They built up some more energy and then swapped out. Okay, that's what they did. They wanted to have another Night Slash ready for the Cresselia when it comes back in. Going for Acid Spray right here. Could get a shield. No shield right here, but is going to lower the defenses of this Gyarados, and they're going to try to get off a Drill Run. They're not going to get it in time. Will they put up a shield, though? to get off potentially a drill run? No, they're going to go ahead and let Escavalier go down, and we'll probably see the Cresselia now come back in. Cresselia now coming back in with Grass Knot, which is going to be doing neutral because of the water flying typing here on the Gyarados. This should be taken out, especially with that Acid Spray, which it does. So a reset basically of the fight. Cresselia now versus Scissor. Scissor has a little bit less health, but still has loaded energy right here. No shield coming in. Night Slash, even though it's going to be doing super effective damage, is not going to one-hit KO a Cresselia. That pool toy is super thick. Now we do see a swap again on the charge move into a Snorlax. That is a fantastic swap right there. Able to soak the energy from the Night Slash so it doesn't do as much damage. Going to get ahead on energy, and we see another Snorlax versus Charmer fight. Body Slam again, going to be doing neutral damage here to the Clefable, and it's going to come down to, can Charm finish off Snorlax in time before Body Slams completely take out the Clefable here? Another Body Slam going to be coming through. Charm is really starting to add up, but if these Body Slams start connecting on this Clefable, it's going to do quite a bit of damage. Will we see a shield? No shield coming through. That's going to get the Clefable low. Can he get to another Body Slam in time? This is crucial now for this game. Snorlax is able to get to the Body Slam right here. This will either get the shield or finish off the Clefable, which will both be huge. It gets the shield. That is fantastic. Cresselia now can come in and get off a charge move. It can safely shield right here. The Meteor Mash would be doing neutral damage. I only had one cup of coffee today, everyone. They're going for the Grass Knot now. Great call right here. Going to be taking out the Clefable and lower energy cost than Moonblast. And then it's going to be a race now against this Scissor right here. They do have a shield advantage, but Scissor is behind on energy. They are going for the Moonblast right here. Going to be resisted because of the Steel typing from the Scissor right here. But if they can get an attack debuff right here, they got an attack debuff. That means this Night Slash will be doing less damage, but the attack was lowered on the Scissor. They are going to throw up the shield, and now it is going to be a race to the charge move. Can they get to the Grass Knot in time? They get to the Grass Knot in time. This should be taking out the Scissor, even though it's going to be resisted, but it should be enough damage to take it out. It is enough damage to take it out, and that is a fantastic game 2 right there. So let's go ahead and move into game 3, shall we? So we saw right there that Scissor is a fantastic counter to a Cresselia, but the thing is when energy is wasted by attacking another Pokemon on your team, by doing timely swaps like we saw right there, it can really inch that fight ahead in your favor. Now, they have a Cresselia versus Registeel lead. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible, but they're looking to stay in right now and maybe get ahead on energy, and they're looking to swap on potential charge moves. So, probably no shield coming through right here. Flash Cannon will be doing neutral, but not a lot of damage to the Cresselia. Now, they are swapping into Escavalier right here. Going to start chunking away at the Registeel, and we are going to see another Gyarados come in. They're going to be going for the Acid Spray now. If this gets a shield, that is going to be huge. We're going to see the same situation of last game where Acid Spray is going to lower the defenses. No shield right there, so the defense is still lowered. Charge move now coming through. This is likely going to be a crunch. They are opting to shield right here. They want to win this switch advantage, but Registeel is going to still be solid against Snorlax and Cresselia, so I'm interested to see how they play this out. They are now going for the drill run right here. Will they get a shield, or will this potentially take out the Gyarados? No, it's definitely going to be resisted. Not enough damage right there to take out. Charge move now potentially coming through from Gyarados. Will this be a crunch? Yeah, it's probably going to be a crunch right here. They're opting to shield. Crunch now coming through, blocked, and then we'll have to see what they have in the back, but Registeel has 2 shields. We are going to see a Meganium. So we are going to see the Cresselia now come back out. We see the swap now into Registeel, and Moonblast are just going to be flying out. This Registeel does not need to shield right here, but Moonblast could lower the attack on Registeel, which would be huge in this situation. Again, Flash Cannon not going to KO from this range, but they still have no shields up, but Registeel is sitting pretty solid right here. It needs to dance its energy very, very well to sweep the backline. Again, Escavalier, Snorlax, going to be taking huge damage from that Focus Blast. Another Moonblast comes through. Does it lower the attack? No attack lowered, so we'll likely see another Flash Cannon come through right here. This should be taking out the Cresselia, and they definitely don't want to get hit with another Moonblast because of the potential debuff. So Flash Cannon takes out the Cresselia right there. We will probably see Escavalier now come in. Registeel is low on energy because it just used the charge move. Now, will they go for Acid Spray or Drill Run? They see the swap. They're going for Acid Spray right here. This is a huge threat, everyone. Acid Spray is going to be lowering the defenses, and it could be a Mega Horn, so we will see a shield. No shield on the Meganium. That is huge. Frenzy Plant now likely coming through. This is definitely going to be resisted unless it's Earthquake. No, it's going to be the Frenzy Plant. Definitely is resisted. Wow, they didn't shield the potential Mega Horn right there. Mega Horn would have basically one-shot that Meganium. Body Slam spam now coming through. Snorlax is thick, but Escavalier is still lurking in the back. We are going to see shields start flying up, and again, the defenses are lowered on this Meganium, so lick damage is adding up right here. Charge move now coming through. This is going to be another Frenzy Plant on the Snorlax, but Snorlax is super thick, everyone. It's a fantastic generalist in the Ultra League meta. We see another Body Slam. If this gets the shield, Escavalier can sweep endgame. Will they shield? They do shield, so Escavalier is set up. We're going to see the Registeel now come in looking to get off a charge move. This is huge, everyone, because Escavalier can finish off with counters alone. No shields in the back. Snorlax goes down to the Focus Blast. Escavalier is going to completely farm down, and is he going to go for the Acid Spray or the Drill Run right here? He's going for the Drill Run. This is going to be resisted, but in tandem with counter damage, this should be enough to take out the Meganium. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not going to be enough, but can counter. Oh my gosh, they got off the charge move right here. Is this going to be enough to finish? This should finish off the Escavalier. That's probably a loss right there. Yeah, it's definitely a loss. So good battle right there, GG's. Tough loss right there, and let's go ahead and move into game 4 now. So we saw there, lost lead, Registeel versus Cresselia. They brought in Escavalier, but their opponent read that they had Acid Spray, right? That Mega Horn is a huge threat, and if they had Mega Horn in that situation, they could have one-shot that Meganium, which would have been huge. But now we have a Cresselia versus Togekiss on the lead. This is a pretty solid matchup for the Cresselia because you can be going for Moonblast, right? Going to be doing neutral, and then the Charm damage is going to be adding up against Cresselia, but if they get an attack debuff, that is going to be huge. No attack debuff there on the Moonblast. Togekiss is already very, very low. They're going to be able to get to another Moonblast in time. Charge move now coming through. Not sure which this is going to be. It has 3 viable moves. Going to be a Flamethrower right here. Not going to do a lot. Cresselia is very bulky. They are now going for another Moonblast. This is definitely going to be threatening the shields of this Togekiss right here. Does get the shield, which is fantastic, and now they're swapping into the Snorlax. Going to be getting ahead on energy. That Body Slam, again, in range to take out a Togekiss right here. Potentially gets it extremely low and farms down with Lick. We'll have to see how much damage it does. Okay, completely takes it out. That is fantastic. Now a Scissor comes in. This is awesome. Body Slam spam is going to be resisted because of the steel typing right here, but they have Escavalier to completely farm down and take out whatever is in the back. Remember, Cresselia still has a little bit of health and could potentially be utilized as a third shield. So Snorlax now going for Body Slam. Will we see a shield on the Scissor? We do see a shield on the Scissor. That is an interesting play by that Scissor. All shields down. Escavalier has free reign to completely sweep this game potentially. We'll have to see what's in the back. If it's a Charizard, it's not going to be looking good. They can get to another Body Slam in time, which is huge chip damage that they are going to need for this Escavalier. They're likely going to be switching potentially into Escavalier. No, they're going to go ahead and let the Scissor farm them down. Escavalier is going to come in now and start destroying with this counter. Again, Night Slash going to be doing neutral. Probably doesn't need to shield right here. No shield coming through. And hopefully whatever they have in the back, they can handle. What is it going to be? They're not swapping out. Another charge move coming through. They are going to opt to shield right here. Again, they need to keep as much health as they can. They are unaware of what is in the back. We're going to see the Scissor now go down to fast moves, and the opponent surrenders. Okay, well, they probably had something weak that was in the back. So let's go ahead and move into game 5. That was a solid game right there. Again, we saw the Cresselia utilized as getting a shield, getting health on the Togekiss, and then safe swap into Snorlax to basically keep that opponent's Togekiss in and win that switch advantage, which is pretty solid. So now we have Cresselia versus Articuno. Articuno is a pain to deal with right here, everyone. Icy Wind is going to be lowering the attack guaranteed right here if they can get to a Moonblast in time. No. Okay, so Moonblast has a 30% chance to lower your opponent's attack by 1 stage, whereas Icy Wind has a 100% chance to lower your attack by 1 stage. This is huge right here. As Articunos on the lead are very strong outside of facing something like a Registeel on the lead. They do get a shield and they get the attack debuff. That is huge right there. Winning shield advantage on the lead and an attack debuff on an Articuno is huge. That's the best thing you can ask for right here. Another Icy Wind coming through. Now they're going to swap into the Snorlax right here. Is the Articuno going to stay in? No, they're going to swap into Venusaur right here. Really interesting play because Venusaur going to be taking a lot of damage from Body Slam spam. Snorlax doesn't need to shield, and Cresselia can absolutely wall this Venusaur right here. So Frenzy Plant came through. They are going for Body Slam right here. They could have sneaked by an Outrage right there, potentially doing a lot more damage, but they are just going to go for Body Slam spam. Snorlax can easily win this matchup if they want to go into the 2-shield scenario right here. Body Slam again coming out. Will this get the shield on the Venusaur? Yes, it does get the shield. All shields down, which means Escavalier again has huge potential to sweep endgame if they don't have a Charizard, basically. Shield now coming up on the Snorlax. They want to win this switch advantage. They're going to be going for another Body Slam. This should be taking out the Venusaur or get it extremely low. This might not finish it off right here. We'll have to see. Body Slam not able to finish off. Lick, however, is going to be able to finish off. Will we see Articuno now come back in? Yes, we are going to see the Articuno come back in. They need to get off a Body Slam right here before Icy Wind hits. That is huge right here. The damage from Body Slam, if they had an Icy Wind hit them, would have been crucial, but they were actually able to land it, which is huge. Okay, so now we may see Cresselia now come back in. No, we're going to see the Escavalier come in. Shield doesn't need to come up. Again, Icy Wind going to be resisted, but they could have... Ooh, okay. They could have had a Hurricane, which would have done neutral damage. Now they're going to completely farm down right here. Another charge move coming through. So they could play this a couple different ways, depending on what they have in the back. They could swap to the Cresselia to clear the debuffs, which is huge. Fantastic play right there. Great call. Going to be farming down right here. They have absolutely loaded energy for that final Pokemon. It's going to be an Alolan Muck. Game over right here. Moonblast. Going to be doing neutral damage to Alolan Muck. Again, 30% chance to lower the attack. The Alolan Muck has to use a charge move to finish off this Cresselia, and the Escavalier has a drill run to finish off Alolan Muck. So well played here by Kyle. Great job soaking 2 Icy Winds and then clearing the debuff right there. That was a very smart play to do. And then they're going to be getting off a Grass Knot? No. Okay, probably not Shield. They're just going to finish off with Escavalier right here. Yeah, no shield coming through. Dark Pulse is going to be finishing off Cresselia, and then Drill Run here. Going to be doing super effective damage because of the poisoning on Alolan Muck, and that is going to be a GG. So, very well played right there, Kyle. Solid game going 4-1, showcasing that Escavalier doesn't need that Mega Horn, but we saw a situation where it could have won, basically, if that had it. So really solid gameplay there from Kyle, so shout out to him. Thank you for sharing that with us. We saw that Snorlax really on that safe switch option is fantastic. I think that was the highlight of this video. And then the Escavalier had some really niche matchups, but we saw that if they had the Mega Horn, that could have done a ton of damage, but the Acid Spray did help out in some situations. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team. Is your guys' Cresselia running Grass Knot, or are you guys running Future Sight? And then what do you guys think about the Acid Spray? Was that needed, or did you guys think Mega Horn is a little bit better? But I definitely think Snorlax was solid right there. We didn't see Outrage used, but Body Slam is amazing. Body Slam spam on that safe switch is fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.